My wife Carol was involved in a serious automobile crash. Someone came through a light and T-boned her. This required her to go into the emergency room, and she was actually hospitalized for about a week. I don't know if I was so naive or so egotistical that I thought that I could handle this this situation, but yes, I would encourage anyone that has a situation like this to really make sure that you cover yourself. And I can't imagine going through this alone or without representation. And well, because Beck and Beck are my only experience, but they were completely professional and considerate and caring. I would recommend them to anyone who would be unfortunate enough to have a situation where they would be needed. Paul outlined all of the things that should be done that I had no idea about, and he calmed me down and told me that all of these things would be taken care of by he and John, and to expect calls from different agencies and hospitals and rehab centers and so forth and so on, but to not to worry. The important thing was for Carol to get back to her, or close to her, what had been her health before the crash. The unknown is so difficult to deal with, but I felt after the first couple handoffs of forms and inquiries and so forth, I felt perfectly comfortable that whatever came to the mail would be handled in a professional way. So I was immensely relieved to have them represent us. The exact level of professionalism, I wasn't overwhelmed coming into their office with a bunch of suits coming out at you and walls full of books and everything. It was a very comfortable situation, and it felt like here are a couple of young men who genuinely want to help us, and specifically me, through this situation, and I was the most important thing at the time. As soon as we made the connection and shook hands on that they would be our representatives and everything, I left everything in their hands, and I felt completely confident and comfortable that they would do what needed to be done, and in fact they did. I hope we never have to do it, but they are on my speed dial that I would call them in a New York minute.